Welcome to my channel in Coaching Center. So today I'm going to explain about 10th standard business study, third chapter, globalization of business. So in last video I stopped here in the main characteristics of globalization. So don't forget to watch the description of this video. So let's come to the next topic, advantages of globalization. Advantages of globalization. Globalization Globalization promotes economic growth and wider range of wider range of goods and services. They promotes to help for the growth of economic, and they produce way more goods and services. So globalization increase the helps to increase the standard of living of people standard of living of people means the standard of living of people, it helps to increase. So globalization has made the availability of similar type of products in all over the world. So it helps to produce similar type of products in all over the world. And this they will ask advantage of globalization for 2 to 3 marks, 2 3 or 4 marks they will ask. Globalization globalization it helps to increase the GDP of a country. So GDP, gross domestic product, as I said. So globalization help to increase the income of people. So it has helped to increase the income of people of whole world. People. So by buying the products from other countries, customers are offered a wider range of goods and services. Means they are offered with a more range of goods and services which they want, they can buy goods and services. And globalization creates the competition creates the competition of local firms, local small markets competition, and keeps the cost down. Means they helps to do competition in low cost, keeps the cost down. Countries can bring the specialized products. Countries can bring specialized products that are best in making. Means that are very much best in making. They can bring that products. And economic interdependent among each other country. Interdependent among each other country. They are dependent. Each other countries, they are dependent. These are the advantages of globalization. Then as for 2 or 3 or 4 marks. And disadvantages of globalization. So it is also observed that globalization also help for criminal activities. Helps for criminal activities. Because of globalization globalization, the city population is becoming more, cities population are becoming more, population or more, and garbage waste also becoming high. Garbage waste are also becoming high, are also becoming high, becoming high. So fast food like McDonald's, McDonald's, pizza, burgers, pizza, burgers, burgers. By the globalization, the people, with this, the people has started more, has started to eat more junk food. So the people are eating more junk food that is harmful for their health. Also spoil, their health, and they may also harm their health and spoil, and the spread of diseases. And another thing is the richer persons are becoming more rich, and poor are struggling for money, are struggling for money. So rich are becoming rich and poor are struggling for money. This globalization, some of the diseases like AIDS, cancer, and other diseases spread in whole world, spread in whole world. And globalization led for environmental pollution and environmental degradation. It has led the amount of raw material needed for need for industries had made a it has made a lot of pollution, because they may throw some waste, made a lot of pollution because they may throw to pollution because they may throw it to the on the earth, and it may cause pollution. And because of globalization, they import they import things in cheap price, products and things in cheap price means less price, and this affects to the developing to the this affect to the developing country, as they are as they are as they may as some people as the people do not get employment, get employment by this get employment by this cheap price, because they are selling less price. So these are the points, and they may ask for 3 and 4 marks. 2, 3, 4 marks they may ask these questions. Write about disadvantages of globalization. So next topic is WTO, World Trade Organization is our next topic. So WTO, World Trade Organization office is located in head office is located in Geneva, Switzerland. It was established on 1st January 1995. It was established, as you learned in your international institution. At present there are 164 members to this organization, to this organization. There are 164 members to this organization as well as in your international institution chapter. The major function of functions of this organization. So the major function of this organization, let's know. They may ask this for 2, 3 and 4 marks. They may ask this for this chapter. They may ask for long questions. So first point, they are doing trade agreements throughout the world. Agreements throughout the world. Throughout the world. So I am telling here little bit changing the sentence as in your textbook they have given us little bit different. I am changing here little bit as in your textbook they have given. I am not telling like that only. And they are administrating World Trade Organization, administrating World Trades agreements. They are seeing what are agreements are happening in trade, and they are putting stress for free and independent trade in all world. Free and independent trade in whole world. They are trying to do free and independent trade in whole world. They are trying to do trade in whole world and solving the trade problems between nations, problems between nations, and reducing the taxes on trade between nations, on international trade means they export for international, no? So reducing tax on that international trade, they are trying to reduce the tax. And bringing the international trade under legal framework means some legal rules. Bringing the international trade under legal rules means some rules, under rules they are bringing some trades means they should follow that rules. And trying to help underdeveloped, still developing countries to get more help, more facilities for international trade means still they are developing, so trying to give them more facilities so that they can do international trade. And bringing new things in products and new things in products by using technology and information, using technology, etc. So aims of WTO, let's know. The first thing is bringing down the living cost getting reduced, and increasing the standard of living means increasing the standard of living of people in what? Standard of living of people in what? People in what? So trying to increase their standard of living of people in whole world, and bringing the daily their living cost, what all they use, bringing them down means they use less money for daily uses. Settling the dispute and reducing the trade tension between countries. They are trying to reduce the trade tension, and some problems if they are trying to settle it. And stimulating the economic growth means they are trying to help economic growth of country, and economic growth and employment. They try to see the employment of that country, and reducing the cost of doing business internationally, reducing the cost of doing business. They are trying to reducing the cost of doing business internationally. International business, they are trying to reduce the cost so that they can do business easily, and they are trying to encourage good governance. If they encourage good governance, they are trying to encourage contribute to promote peace and stability between their countries. Peace, and if they are trying to keep peace between the member countries. They are trying to keep the peace between member countries to keep between the peace between the member countries. So this is about aims of globalization. They may ask for 2 to 3 marks. They may ask about this. So from this they may ask more questions. So from this chapter they will ask more questions. Don't forget to read this chapter, and if you like my chapter, like this video, otherwise dislike, and if you have any doubt, put it on comment, and subscribe my channel and coaching center for more videos. So okay friends, I will meet you in my next video explaining next chapter. So till then, see you, take care, bye bye, have a nice day friends, bye friends. And don't forget to watch the description of this video. I will put this making it PDF as, and I will put this in the description of this video. So don't forget to watch. So okay friends, bye, see you, take care, have a nice day, bye friends.